Okay, so the animal energy for first half of June is Beaver. So this is such a beautiful, beautiful energy. This is an 8 of Pentacles energy. It's a beautiful water energy, but earth at the same time. It's sort of like a water-earth hybrid. But Beaver energy is very much about doing the work. On one hand, it's about the work that we do to better ourselves and the healing and growth work. On the other hand, it's the actual work that we do that we are compensated for, right? Beaver medicine is also largely about balance, which is really interesting because I saw the red and the light blue dragon, and I saw equal and the yin and yang. So it's really interesting that this is coming up here as like water and earth, two sides of something, right? Or two balancing components. Because if we think about Beaver energy, the beaver works in the water to build the dam, but it lives on earth, right? It's interesting. Beaver energy is largely about knowing that there's a time to do the work and there's a time to enjoy the rest of the day and enjoy yourself and really kick back and relax as well. So there's another aspect there of equal components or balance there coming into play. But Beaver energy is always really positive because it means things are happening, things are moving and grooving and moving forward. But this is also about the seeds that you have already sown. Coming to bloom. So I really love it for that reason as well, Beaver energy. It also relates to sort of a King of Cups. Oh my God. So at the bottom of this deck, I just picked up to pull. Look at all the dragons. Is there a red one? Yeah, look, there's a red one right up top. There's a blue one too. The one I saw was lighter blue though, but yeah, look at the dragons. Fascinating. Okay. So King of Cups, which speaks about, emotional equilibrium. So I'm really hearing the word equilibrium, yin and yang. Feels really important. Let's see what's going on. Sagittarius. Oh, interesting. You guys are also, of course, let me just not miss the obvious. You guys are fire signs and I saw dragons, right? Interesting. All right. So fire energy here with the wands. So there's 2 of wands in the reverse. So I'm going to hold it in the upright for the sake of the visual, but let's talk about this. Fascinating. So 2 of wands. Remember, the wands rule the realm of the actions that we do or don't take, or usually around the work that we love to do or the personal relationships about which we're passionate, right? Oh my God. Do you see that? Please tell me you can see. There's a ship there. Do you see this guy waiting for the ship to come in? Do you see the ship coming in on the water? Can you even believe it? That was what I saw, the dragon. It was a red dragon and he's wearing a red cape. Oh my Lord. Look, literally waiting for the ship to come in and then being redirected to what's behind him, and it came up in the reverse. Hello and goodbye. Okay. So in the upright, there's an aspect of 2 of wands. It's very much about planning and having everything sorted and your foundation strong so that when opportunity arises, you're good to go. Now, what's really interesting, and it's tying into your animal energy, is that RuPaul quote that I'm always and forever saying, which is, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That's very much Beaver energy as well, right? So it's really interesting with, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And then we have an aspect of the 8 of Pentacles with the Beaver that says it's hard work and talent meeting up with divine timing. Hard work and talent meeting up with divine timing, which just means that you're ready for whatever the Wheel of Fortune is going to bring your way. And this is in the reverse now. Do you remember what I said about the seeds that you've already planted coming to bloom? And then we had the flowers upside down. I feel like this is a direct statement on the work that you've already put in up to this point. Whether this is the personal growth work. I feel like there's been a lot of personal growth here, people. That is number 1. There has been a lot of personal growth. Because when we think about dragon medicine as well, that's about seeing ourselves and others clearly. So the fact that you were coming in symbolized as the dragon, finding another dragon who saw each other clearly. I mean, that's really, really powerful, Sagittarius. Whew, it's really, really powerful. I have the shivies. It's a beautiful and strong energy about things that you have already set into motion coming back to greet you. It's really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Oh, I God. Sagittarius, are you literally showing up in your own reading? So cheeky. We have Temperance here, right? This is you. This is your key in the Tarot, Sagittarius energy. You know, the fact that you are coming up in the center position in your own reading, this is very auspicious. So traditionally speaking, Temperance is about alignment. It's a deeply spiritual key. It's a deeply spiritual key that speaks of alignment, balance, patience, but most of all, more than anything, it's about harmony, right? It's about harmony and flow. This is so beautiful. When we are able to fully embody the energy of Temperance, everything that is ours comes to us in perfect timing. So I love that this is coming up for you. You know, the fact that we have 1 foot on land and 1 foot on water as well is also mirroring this beaver energy. Remember, land and water. It's really brilliant. You know, also the rainbow in the background, that's such a with the irises here, that's such a beautiful symbol as well of emotional fulfillment and happiness. It's a bit like the 10 of Cups in that way. Remember how I saw, like in the meditation, the dragon and the boat coming in on the water, and then she's got 1 foot. Well, actually, it's symbolized here as like a female, but this is technically traditionally Archangel Michael. Anyway, the boat coming in on the water, and then the foot on the water and the land. I feel like there's something I'm hearing coming down the river bed or just around the river. There's something coming to you. It's flowing to you, and it's based on something. Remember the bloom that we were talking about? This is something pre-existing. This is something pre-existing that you've already started or set the seeds for. It's someone you've already met. It's something you've already applied for. It's a connection or a networking, you know, connection you've already made. It's something like that coming to you. It's really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful, actually. And I like that the beaver is there, like, you know. Oh my God. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's talk. First of all, we got the Page of Cups. I'll talk about that in a minute. At the bottom of the deck was King of Cups. Do you remember how I said that the beaver also related to King of Cups, emotional equilibrium? And then we have water and land. We also have 2 dolphins in the background as well, with the 2 and the 2 dragons. It's really beautiful. So Page of Cups. This is more water and land. This is really beautiful because Page of Cups speaks of, first of all, work that you love to do to the point where it doesn't feel like work. This can be a new line of work or a reinvigorated passion for the work that you do. But this is not the kind of work where you just like put in the hours and it's a job and not a career and it's how you pay your bills. This is something that is aligned with something that you truly, from a soul perspective, soul purpose, context, love to do. Again, when you do it, the time flies. That's how you know. You would do it even if you didn't get paid for it, right? That's the Page of Cups. This also speaks of interpersonal relationships that are very sweet, very loving, but also mutually beneficial. So that's really beautiful here as well. Remember when I said things are flowing to you, and then we have this wave and it's things that you've already, the fish is also a symbol of fertility and good fortune and good luck. I want to talk about fish medicine. We have all this water here. Let's talk about fish medicine. Fish medicine is about allowing yourself to go with the flow of the universe or spirit, whatever that is for you, so that all the good that is yours can come to you. It's not about going out and getting it. It's just about not fighting the tide. And then we have the tide coming in here. So that's really interesting, but I feel like there's such good coming to you. And I'm being taken back to this symbol of the dragons, and I'm waiting for this particular ship to come in. I feel like with the 2 of Wands in reverse, there's something about you expected something to go a certain way. But there's some sort of like, it's not that, it's something else. It's like you expected to go a certain way, but then something happens and it's something even better. Or you had seeds planted, you started on something, and you're like, oh yeah, this is what it is, and I'm waiting for that ship to come in. But wait, there's something over here. And then in following that intuition, that feeling, that instinct, allowing yourself not to fight the tide and let spirit to direct where you're going, Temperance, you are aligned with something that is so much bigger and better. Something that is more of you. Because remember, you as the dragon found another dragon, right? There's something that is so aligned with you, is so perfect for you, that is so absolutely yours, that I feel like somehow is off the beaten path of where you thought you were going to go, how you thought something was going to come about, or what you were expecting. There is a definite surprise element in this, and I really like that. Why not, right? It feels really, really good. Just be open to surprises. But definitely surprise element. Okay, let's go ahead and get advice. Advice for Sagittarius. I just got shivvies just got shivvies all over. What did I literally say about 10 of Cups with the rainbow? What did I say? Look at these two penguins mirroring each other. Did I not see two dragons holding hands mirroring each other? Oh, it's so good. 10 of Cups, all the water of it all. This is about, I already said it, with the rainbow here. Traditionally speaking, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, this is shown with like a rainbow, which is why I equated that to the 10 of Cups. Anyway, 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, happy home and family. This is feeling like your heart is literally bursting and overflowing with love and gratitude, happiness and joy. There's nowhere else you'd rather be. There's nothing else you'd rather be doing. Everything is absolutely perfect, right? But again, not perfect because it's you know, out of you know, sort of like that outdated notion of what perfection is. It's perfect because it's so fueled with how you view it. Right? It's perfect because of your perspective, not because it's actually perfect. Does that make sense? Something is perfect because of how you view it. It's like loving someone through their imperfections and then being loved in return through yours, right? It's that vibe. It's that vibe. The fact that this is your advice, this is about connecting in with that love inside of and around you. But this is also speaking directly to partnership. And I did see those two dragons. And the two wands in reverse and the 2 feet it's really interesting. Land and water here with the beaver and the land and water here with the Page of Cups. It's interesting because with that mirrored aspect, I feel like there's a very definite, you know, advice around partnership. I feel like for some of you, because these 2 dolphins here as well, I feel like for some of you, there is a partnership that is very, very strong. It's either in your energy now or coming your way. But it feels so incredibly tailor-made for you, like soul aligned for you, that your advice is to quite literally be fully present within that partnership and within that love and joy, right? Now, this partnership, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This can be a partnership of, you know, like a work partnership where it's like, oh my God, us working together is like full 10 of Cups energy because it's so good. You do have that beaver work energy there, right? I would take it out of the traditional context of like, you know, partnership equals romance. I do feel that for a lot of you, but this can also be the partnership of like you within your family, a lot of different things, you within your closest friend group. But this feels like your advice is to really fully embody the love that is within and around you. Embrace your 10 of Cups. Hello. Let's go ahead and get an oracle here. I'm feeling like the vintage. Sagittarius, would you look at how beautiful this reading is for you, first half of June? All right, oracle. Ah! Oh! Oh my God. Balance. Hello. First of all, were we not talking about how temperance represents balance? Were we not talking about balance with the yin and yang and equality and equal and the light blue and the red and the literally light blue and red? Literally. So here for it. You know, it's really interesting too. This key always reminds me of Sagittarius energy because it is temperance, which represents balance. And then we have the feet play here with, you know what I mean? It's, look, they both got like two pointed feet. It's really interesting. It's like, you're coming up a lot in your own reading. How dare you? But this is really beautiful. This speaks of a time of balance and inner and outer harmony, which is really, really beautiful. You know, also the fact, Wait, there's a quote that's coming to mind that I feel like I just saw it, but I feel like can I bring that quote to my mind and like not butcher it is the question. But it was like it was basically speaking to the virtues of balance and how happiness is, available to us when we are in balance, was basically the point. It was a quote I saw sometime this morning reading something online. Anyway, so there's something about that, how our happiness is definitely affected by our perspective, and then also how balance plays such a key role in where we are, how we feel, and then where we go as well. Because this is something that I have found to be so true in my life, that whenever I am wanting things, right, whenever I'm trying to manifest certain things, the universe will never bring me anything new until I have fully demonstrated that I am able to balance what I already have going on. Nothing new until I balance what's already there. That's the thing. So I feel like this is coming up for you in such a profound and beautiful way to say, balancing what you already have going on, because there's some surprises coming. It's going to add something new to the fold. Embrace the love within and around you. Therein lies balance, right? It's really beautiful, Sagittarius. I'm so here for it. Also, real quick, the hummingbird there as well. Page of Swords energy, but hummingbird is also about romantic love, heart attachments, and also just enjoying the sweetness of life. And that's a beautiful way to put the Ten of Cups. That is the sweetness of life as your advice. So I would say overall, just enjoying the sweetness of life for the first half of June. And just know some surprises are coming your way, either from an unexpected source or in an unexpected way, or something better than you could ever imagine it. It's really, really beautiful. Also, technically, as this is the first half of June, I'm getting a feeling that we're looking at the month of June into July. I feel like this is a fraction of a greater energy. Just putting that out there. Because I'm feeling like the beaver is looking at me going, July. So I feel like this is part of a greater whole. So I do feel like saying that for you. But yes, the sweetness of life. It's really, really beautiful.